crunch glass beneath the ash. No sunlight here, no future past. The air, it bites like it's alive. 5 hours left, no time to hide. Concrete whispers, ghostly sounds. Cars uprooted, roots unbound. A pencil stub is all I crave. A tiny tool, my soul to save. These shadows melt into my skin. I'm chasing graphite dreams within. A man's last stand in a twilight town. The world's gone quiet, no one around. Street signs bent, they point no way. The clocks all stop, the clouds gone gray. Yet hope it stirs beneath despair. A pencil waits, I know it's there. The cracks in buildings tell a tale. Secret whispers carried by the gale. Each step is heavy, the world's a cage. A pencil's might on an empty page. A twisted frame, a desk laid bare. A hidden treasure waiting there. It's yellow paint, it's eraser freight. A world reborn in what it made. Loose crunch glass beneath the ash. No sunlight here, no future past. The air, it bites like it's alive. 5 hours left, no time to hide. Concrete whispers, ghostly sounds. Cars uprooted, roots unbound. A pencil stub is all I crave. A tiny tool, my soul to save.
Well, hi everybody. How's it going? Long time no see. It's good to be back for what is known as Pre-3. As Garlip says, I'm gonna pre. Anyway, I'm Kylorian, and right below me here is Tater84. Say hi,
I
Tater.
I get to do your impression. Hang on. I'm Markman. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I do all the Markman things, and I'm the champion of the wheel. Marky, Marky, Marky. Me. Derp, 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 doo.
Very accurate. I could have sworn Mark was right was with me right now. So
I thought that was pretty bang on.
yep. And then if we're doing impressions, then I got a puzzle for you. Can you guess who I am, Tater?
Go for it.
I play 99-cent games so I can get the completion. While I stream, I attack people with a fish. I'm going to make fun of Kylorian for only playing old games. If you guessed Ed's Revenge, then you are correct.
That's where I was going with. That's where I was going to go with Adrian's Revenge, and then I thought to myself, well, actually, maybe I have heard of another streamer that kind of says similar things. I think they're in chat right now. Garlips also, maybe? You don't do you
Oh,
have
you know
any?
what? That yeah, now that you mention it, it can be kind of sounding like Garlips. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I would say it was a decent Adrian's Revenge impression, top-notch Garlips.
fair enough. Fair enough.
So, hi everybody, we have fun. Yes, Markman is unfortunately sick today, and the council just cannot let Kylo run a stream by himself on Wheel official business. We
I
just couldn't
tried,
have it.
everybody. I
Yeah,
tried.
yeah, we couldn't let it be. So I thought I'd jump in and help out Kylo.
So what ended up happening actually was, I was all set to go by myself, but then I actually asked, with Decky having been fired, would it be safe to assume that a new spot is open on the council? And while I was preparing for a takeover of that, uh, not Garlips, pardon me, Tater came in and just, knocked it right down. He's like, no, we can't do that. We can't let you into the council because there would just be too much Zelda at that point.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, everyone would just think the wheel is just basically week after week of Zelda games, which
But I maintain, would you rather have Zelda or Sonic?
honestly, I'd rather have Sonic.
Holy what?
Yep, yep. I gotta say, I am not, and I'm about to lose some friends here. I think I am not a massive Zelda fan.
Oh,
I enjoy it for what it is. I don't think I've completed a Zelda game fully. I don't think. Maybe I did Link to the Past, possibly when I was younger. I don't remember, but yeah,
Tater.
if it's pick up and
Tater.
play on the wheel, I would have to go Sonic.
Tater it hurts right here.
I know,
Right
I know.
here.
I'm sorry.
In my fat.
Um, you're making my fat hurt, Tater. Welcome in, Ash. Influenza B barreling through our house. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everyone affected as well and gets better soon and
Yes.
doesn't suffer for too long.
Hope everyone gets a speedy recovery
Yes.
in the Markman household.
Normal dude, is that the infamous Discord mod? I mean, there's a few of us in here. Mr. Matt somehow managed to still maintain his mod privileges in chat. Not sure how that happens. We need a review very, very quickly.
All right, so let's get things started, shall we? Officially.
Officially, yes.
Turns out, so I was able to watch the stream on Wednesday. I was working, but I still had my phone up off to the side so I could at least lurk. But I did see that the Fallout 3 pencils was spun.
Which, is pretty much keeping the wheel lore alive. So I don't know how much you know. I mean, obviously, I know Garlips lives rent free in your head.
Oh
But
no, it's the other way around.
oh, sorry, I just woke up. So Garlips has been doing a fantastic job behind the scenes, getting all the games ready for rule sets and what could possibly be spun. And he basically said, okay, there's a couple of games that if it gets spun, I'm going to have a really busy day. And there's a couple of games that we're just ready to roll with. And I'm almost finished pencils. I'm like, all right, cool. We should be good. What happens?
Pencils. And
Pencils.
for what it's worth, I seriously thought the Sonic Subwheel was going to be spun just to keep up with last year, and
I mean, that would have been it.
the spirit of the wheel works.
That, I don't even know if we would have seen the end of the season, to be honest with you. That might have just been it right there if that got spun first. We might have just called it.
Oh, I am interested to see what games fill the Supersonic Subwheel.
I can confirm the majority of them will contain Sonic.
Well then, good to know.
So be ready. Be ready. But yes, Garlips goaded the wheel, poked it a little bit, like, you're not going to spin it, and it spun it. Fallout 3 pencils, which from our limited submissions we've had so far, is apparently an absolute banger winner.
That's good. I'm very glad. I myself have never played Fallout past the first one, which was it's nothing like their current games. You know, it was a top down click to move type thing. Um, boy, I haven't played that though since like elementary, middle school, probably
Oh
middle
wow.
school, but still, it's been a while. I have seen the show, but that's not really going to help me out in the game.
No, the
That
show does have a distinct lack of pencils.
yes.
Yeah.
That also being said, I don't have Fallout 3, so I don't know if I'm going to be participating this week. Um,
I do know that there are support options available.
well, I will keep that in mind.
Yes.
So it also depends on work and time, and if I feel emotionally not drained of
Yeah.
work. Dealing with angry people for 8 to 10 to sometimes even 12 hours a day is just energy depleting.
Is that the power of your submissions? You take all that anger and put it into the wheel.
We'll go with that. Sure, we'll have yet to see a wheel submission like that, but yeah.
So yes, Fallout 3. For me, it's definitely what I've never played it. The first knowledge I really had of Fallout was Fallout 4, which I think was probably one of the more popular.
Was that New Vegas?
No, New Vegas was just New Vegas. That might be like
Oh,
a.
four. Okay, I
So
thought four
4 is
was New
just
Vegas.
called 4. As
Fair
far as
enough.
I'm aware, I am by no means an expert in Fallout games. But I think 4 was just 4, and I think Fallout New Vegas was in between 3 and 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
So, but I think between 3 and 4, I think they're somewhat similar in terms of playstyle and whatnot. Just graphical updates and whatnot. But yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting because this is one I haven't played myself either. So as always, obviously, once the game gets spun on the wheel, we put it out on the website, and all of our rules and all of our information is on the website. So do we want to read through the website, what it has to say about the game?
Yeah, I can take care of that for
Yeah.
you real fast. All right. So, Fallout 3 pencils for season 7, week 1, submitted by I don't know, some guy. Deadline. You have until April 8th of 2025 to get this submitted in. So, for the About section, the Fallout franchise explores a post apocalyptic world with a perfect blend of deep lore, social commentary, and tongue in cheek humor. While the first games were traditional isometric CRPGs, there we go, that's the term. Fallout 3, now produced by Bethesda Softworks, shifted to a first person shooter. Hey, you know what else Bethesda did? Where's
Look.
Wally?
Oh.
Uh,
Oh. Let's just leave it. Oh.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So they shifted to a first person shooter RPG hybrid that
For
involves
where's
Waldo.
Wally?
Exactly.
Wally's gone rogue.
The game explores the capital wasteland around what was once Washington, D.C., and features alternate versions of real life locations like monuments and museums. All right. Do you want to take over the intro or you want me to keep going?
I'll do the intro for you. So, the story of Fallout 3 follows a young survivor after their father unexpectedly flees their home and heads into the wastes. We're not here for the story. We're here for pencils. We need many pencils. Now, it's not explained to us why we need the pencils.
I actually have a little bit of information into that.
Oh,
There
go
is
ahead.
some confusion. So, since this is a post-apocalyptic world, there is some language barriers going on here. But pencil in English loosely translates, or pardon me, pencil in French loosely translates to bottle caps in English. And so there was some confusion as to what to collect, bottle caps or pencils. So everybody started collecting both. That's where the pencils come into play.
Oh, there you go. A save will be provided to start everyone with basic equipment and a house in Megaton. Your job is to get the goddamn pencils.
Oh, I always thought that said Megatron.
It'd be better, right, if you're just running around Megatron looking for pencils.
Right?
I am Megatron. Get out of there.
Autobots, roll out.
You'll be rewarded for returning them to Megatron, before your time is up, as those pencils are now locked in. Which directions are the pencils in? That's your job, buddy. And then I'm glad you asked me to take the intro because you can now take the rules.
Alrighty
I
then.
have my scroll finger ready.
Oh, don't worry. I also have it up on my screen as well. But this is for the people.
For the
All
people.
right. So the version of this game must be the Game of the Year edition for compatibility with the provided save file, available from Steam or GOG, or talk to Garlips if having trouble. I don't know why Garlips will help. It doesn't ever seem to help me. The save file goes where your copy of Fallout 3 saves, where your copy of Foe 3 saves. For Garlips, it was Documents, My Games, Fallout 3, saves.
Now, do you have enough room? How many Zelda games are you going to have to delete to upload this save file?
Oh, please, all my Zelda games are on their original cartridges, buddy. This game is well known for crashing. Thanks, Bethesda. Please make sure you save often and save in a new slot every time just in case a save becomes corrupted. So keep it secret, keep it saved often. Progress, total pencils in your Megatron cupboard and specials is greater than pencils in your inventory, which is greater than your time. The time limit is your standard 5 hours for completion. Time starts when you load the game Time starts when you load the game save provided, only pauses if you need a break and ends when the 5 hours are up. If you have never played Fallout 3 or want a refresher, you can play the entire Vault 101 tutorial off the clock. Good to know. You must use the save file provided. No item cheating or duplication glitches are allowed. Only legitimate pencils count. Time begins when you load the file, but for your attempt to count, you must yell the words, "I need pencils," out loud. No pencil hunting may begin until you say this.
I mean,
Really? Really?
well, I mean, every year there's rule sets that will, cause not controversy, but questions.
Mm-hmm.
This year, this rule set has been thoroughly thought out, and we thought, well, shit, there's not going to be any controversy. So now we're just making you yell shit.
And so what if people are playing it and their microphone's broken, so they have no record of saying this?
It will go before the council to decide.
Okay. Well, good luck, everybody who doesn't have a microphone or doesn't stream.
Just Bob in the chat killed. They're just after the first pencils collide, just bang.
Here's graphite in your eye.
Do we know what
All
type
right.
of pencils? Are they
Number 2?
Are they not? They're number 2. Okay, with eraser at the end or bitten
Most
off.
likely.
Okay.
Or bit. Yeah. Whew. Don't know how many times I always chewed on erasers in school.
Hex, are we allowed to say it in Spanish? I mean, we don't discriminate at the wheel. Your mother tongue or a tongue that you are showing off in, by all means, go ahead. 90% accuracy.
For any rules lawyers thinking they'll amass pencils before saying the words, this isn't Taskmaster. Instant disqualification. Boy, he just really loves those 2 words, doesn't he? Instant and disqualification. Man.
It was an exclusive reveal.
Fast travel is allowed, and several key locations will already be unlocked on your map. You would do well to predominantly explore these areas. However, the whole game map is open to you. There are pencils in general across the game, but this is a tailored save. There may be pencils in many unexpected and fun places.
It's a post-apocalyptic world. What's
And fun places. That's what worries me.
Look at these charred remains. Oh, a pencil.
Only pencils in this locker at your house in Megatron before time is up count towards your score. Don't forget to drop them off every now and then. All pencils must be placed in the locker to the left of the front door as you enter, pictured below. You want to scroll down real fast to show the lockers?
There's your lockers right there.
There's the lockers. All right.
They don't look safe.
I mean, looks like high school.
I didn't have lockers in high school.
Wow, really?
No, we just had backpacks.
Huh.
Yeah.
If
Sorry.
for some godforsaken reason two of you get the exact same number of pencils, then we will go by what you've got in your filthy pockets as time ends. Oh, all right. Thanks, Gollum. Gollum the decider right there, everybody. If we still need a tiebreaker, then time of obtaining last pencil will win out. As always, recording/streaming your run is highly encouraged, so we have this info. Save often and in sequential slots. This is a Bethesda game after all. Doing any kind of quest, story or side, as well as EXP and leveling is perfectly fine and allowed. Use your time how you want. I have not hidden any pencils in any DLC.
And feels like he's luring us the wrong way. No, I know he hasn't.
All right, and then the Vault Overseer's specials. There will be additional pencils, X over 315, awarded for those who complete the collections of the following items. Additional items will not count with the exception of the bobbleheads. 5 pencils for a plunger. What the fuck kind of exchange rate is this? The sink is clogged again. Don't ask. Just put the plunger in the Megatron house sink for it to count. I'll deal with it. 5 pencils to clean up my bedroom. Again, what? I think I'm over my Abe Lincoln phase. Dump all that crap 8 items in the other Megatron house locker. 10 pencils for each Vault Tech bobblehead. Such jaunty fellows. Any you find must be placed on the bobblehead collector stand in the Megatron house. Game has 20. 10 pencils to be wearing 10 pencils to be wearing sexy sleepwear when the challenge ends. You're sexy, you should show the world. This isn't going to help the fanfic
No,
community.
no.
15 pencils for an intact garden gnome. Put him next to the Megatron house's bed so he can watch.
Hmm.
25 pencils for 5 Nuka-Cola Quantums. They need to be arranged lovingly on the Megatron house's bed to count. 25 pencils for 1 box of sugar bombs, 1 pork and beans can, and 1 cram can. Yummy. Put it in the Megatron house fridge for it to count. And 30 pencils for 1 knife, 1 fork, 1 red plate, 1 death claw hand. Dinner time. Put them on the bigger table upstairs in the Megatron house. I'm sure this will make sense to people who have played Fallout 3 before, but doesn't make shit sense to me.
Okay, so to give you some information, almost everything. Again, I'm going from Fallout 4 knowledge here, but based on what I'm reading, it looks like it's carrying over. Pretty much, the world is pick upable. So all of these things, obviously, there'll be a plunger somewhere. There will be bobbleheads, which I think are the Vault Boy. That's what they were in Fallout 4. I think it's the same in Fallout 3. It's the same Vault Boy. You can pick up clothes, etc., etc., etc. So like everything in the world, you can almost pick up. So yeah, all of these items are just things that will be scattered around the place that you then have to pick up and move to the location that Garlips is deemed fit. It's gonna be fun. From what I've seen, from everyone's comments on the submission portal, everyone that has played this so far has apparently had a blast with it.
That's one of the keystones of the Wheel of Struggle. Yeah, you got to struggle, but boy, oh boy, you can also have fun during it as well. So
You can have some fun. One of the other rules as well that wasn't written here, was something that came up kind of during the gameplay, was difficulty settings you just leave as default. You don't need to touch or change those. Just leave it as it is, and everyone will be the same. So yeah, it's definitely a different take on the game for sure, because Fallout games are long games, especially again going on my Fallout 4 knowledge. There was a lot of kind of branching paths and different kind of quests and stuff that you can take. So it's a very long game to play. Putting this spin on it though, I think is fantastic. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm very much looking forward to it.
One of the few and only things that I've seen about Fallout gameplay wise is that someone, and this I saw this on YouTube, someone made a mod where some type of bug, anytime that there was a bug nearby, it made the Tim Taylor sound as it was flying at people. And so it was just tons of just repeatedly. So
That's brilliant. I mean, yeah, the Fallout games are just mod happy. If you can think of a mod, it's probably in one of the Fallout games for something. So, and what did we pick?
yeah, exactly.
Pencils.
So from also what I understand, some mods are actually okay to use here, especially ones that enhance stability. I believe I remember seeing that one.
Yeah,
Because
so
again, this is a Bethesda game, so
it just works. Yeah, as long as it doesn't alter the gameplay in any way, it doesn't change obviously anything that's the unlimited pencil mod is probably one that we're going to disallow. But yeah, stability mods or anything like that, as long as it doesn't change the kind of core mechanics of the game and obviously what we're doing, then yeah, those would be fine as well.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's a really good one to start week one off as well. Kind of quirky twist on a really popular game. Nothing that's kind of had it just been Fallout Race to the Finish, it would have been a bit of a okay, cool. But this adds a really nice twist to it, which I'm looking forward. I'm probably going to go live not too long after we finish this, so.
Sounds good.
I'm looking forward to it.
So one of the things that Mark and I did last season, and I know that I kind of ducked out midway through because of my living arrangement. We are going to go through the survival guide. Oh,
we can scroll. We can scroll.
Okay. So one of the things that we also did is I believe we looked at the games for the season and kind of put a rank at where we think what we're going to like, and then at the end we can.
We can do that for sure.
Compare. So we can do that after the survival guide.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So.
Alrighty. So I mean, yeah, the survival guide for the most part is going to be irrelevant, because obviously we're just looking for pencils, but there's still going to be some really good stuff in here, especially control-wise, that I think will help. So let me see. Can I?
Yes, you can. Hold down control and move that mouse wheel.
There we go. What's the amount of people who didn't read the manual so far is shocking. I'm so glad you're going through it. I've got to admit, if I wasn't doing this, I wasn't reading the manual. We're figuring it as we go, boys. All right. Well, here's a good the introduction to Fallout 3. Let's snuggle in for some bedtime reading here. Let's figure out why we're in the situation we're in, shall we? Nuclear war. All right, that's enough of that. Feel free to read at your own time. All right, so controls. One of the main reasons I heard that Garlips picked this game was because it does have controller support. So if Garlips can't use controller, he just doesn't know what to do. He just frantically hits everything. Remember Zoolander at the end where they're like, it's in the computer?
The files are in the computer?
He starts hitting the thing. That's what Garlips does if he doesn't have a controller. Anyway. So, the big button, this one here, I think is definitely one that needs to be looked at. Quick save, possibly, if we're worried about the crashing. But obviously, making the proper save in the game slot is definitely recommended in different slots so that nothing gets corrupted. But you do have a quick save if needed. Pip-Boy is going to be your tab button. Your Pip-Boy is, for anyone who doesn't know, you have a big,
wrist thing,
that goes on the wrist, which is
okay. The wrist thing that goes for the wrist. Good.
Wrist thing that goes on the wrist. Yep. If it's on your thigh, will not work.
Good, because I was thinking about putting it other places, but yeah, nope. Thigh. Okay, only the wrist.
It would just fall off there. No, only the wrist.
Maybe for you.
Now, again, our manual will confirm. I hope I'm not speaking wrong here, but your Pip-Boy is basically your options menu, but it's going to show you your map and your inventory and your stats and all of that kind of stuff. So definitely one that you want to look at. Cap locks always run, and Garlet there saying holding tab, as it said there, makes the light turn on. You've got like a little flashlight, which is another big one. It's a post-apocalyptic world, people. There are no lights that much. There might be some somewhere. You got your basic QWAS for your movement. E is going to be your activate button. R is ready, reload. T is wait, which probably not something you're going to want to do in a kind of speedrun setting. Strafing, moving back, strafing right, and changing your view. So very simple controls there. Shift to run, Z to grab, V for VATS. Do you know what VATS is, Kylo?
Nope.
Nope.
I don't. Hold on 1 second.
No, you leave the dogs. Leave them alone. They're barking. They're protecting you.
I want to bring Dewey down here.
All
Hey,
right.
Dewey, come here, buddy. Dewey.
Dogstrom.
Let's see if he can come. If he wants to come down. Dewey, come here, buddy.
VATS, I can't remember what it stands for, but it is basically like pinpoint shooting. You can select, like if you're looking at an enemy, you can select like their head, and it'd be like a pinpoint shot. And the stats that you build up make your VATS better, more accurate, things like that. So VATS is like a kind of slow-mo pick your shot type thing. I'm sure it contributes to other things as well. Throughout the gameplay, but I just remember it mainly for shooting.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And then you've got sneak, aim, block, and jump. You'll also have mouse controls as well for attack and block. Visually assisted targeting system. Thank you, Fancy Bandage. Fucking accurate target shit. And then your controller will give you obviously some of the same stuff. Your movement for your thumbsticks, your left and right on your right thumbstick. A is going to be your activate. X is going to be your reload. B is going to be opening and closing your Pip-Boy and holding that for the light. Y for jump, which is weird. Actually, no, Y for jump isn't too bad.
Yeah, it kind of is.
I'm holding the...
Oh, that Y. Okay.
You think it was a keyboard I was talking about?
Yeah.
No, it said jump. It's right there, Kylo. It says it right there. Jump space.
Hey, I'm also trying to get Dewey down here. Come here, buddy.
Aim block for your triggers, attack for your other trigger. VATS is your RB button, and your first third-person camera is LB. I think that's pretty similar to the Fallout 4 game. And then your VATS controls, if you use those as well, listed here. So I definitely recommend, if you haven't played, play the tutorial, get used to these controls on either keyboard or controller. Keyboard, mouse, controller. Menu is the menu. Game screen will be quite a big one here. So you're going to have your compass down at the bottom. Definitely something you're going to want to keep an eye on. It will indicate enemies as well. But if you ever get lost, you've got a handy dandy compass. You've got your hit points, which is your health. If you do encounter an enemy, you'll have a health bar for the enemy, so you can see how well you're kicking their ass. The weapon condition, so things do degrade over time, so you'll want to keep an eye out for that if you're getting into lots of fights. Your ammo, your action points. So your action points kind of goes hand in hand with the VATS. So let's say you have 5 action points, that could be 5 shots in VATS. If you only have 1 action point, then you might only get 1 shot using VATS. Your XP bar to gain XP, and your rad meter. So one of the unexpected fallouts from a nuclear attack is radiation. They just didn't see it coming. They didn't know. They didn't know. It took pioneers like this guy in the manual to find this out. If you are in a heavily radioactive area, or especially water, then your rad meter will go up, and that's basically you getting poisoned.
Radical.
Poisoned equals bad, Kylo.
Oh.
You don't want that. You don't need that. You want to be less poisoned. Okay.
Makes sense.
Now, thankfully, the game does provide you with something called Radaway.
Ah.
Do you want to take a guess what that does?
It aways radio.
It removes all the radios. You're right. If you're in vicinity of a radio, you take Radaway. No more radios.
There we go.
Yep.
Leaves more room for pencils.
That's it. This pesky radio, I will ever get rid of it. I have pencils to collect. Oh, wait. Good icon. What's the word I'm looking for here? Not key.
HUD.
Yes. Key. Icon key for your radar. There will be things that will show up there that you can try and navigate to. Knowing these icons may or may not be helpful, depending on where you go. Here's your wrist thing, the Pip-Boy 3000. So like I say, yeah, pretty similar to Fallout 4. It's going to show you your stats, your inventory, what you can carry. So I think it's the same in this one. Again, apologies if I am incorrect here. But in the last one, you did have weight. Weight was a thing. So if you're carrying...
Those pencils are going to weigh you down.
Those pens, I mean, they're lead.
Yeah.
It's just lead.
Not graphite, lead.
Lead.
Remember, this game takes place after the nuclear wars.
Yeah, we can't afford that graphite. So if you're carrying heavy things, your character is going to be slower, and eventually you'll get to the point where you are literally like taking one step for every 30 seconds that you're playing. So you need to be aware of your weight as well, if that is still a thing in Fallout 3. I think it was. I don't really remember though. Anyway. There's a little Pip-Boy guy. He's always funny. Your stats as well. So as you progress, you'll get XP and you'll be able to do the special skills perks where you can upgrade specific things depending on how you want to play the game. So again, if weight is a thing, you can upgrade how much you can carry, or if you want to be fast, your agility and stuff like that. So that's through the Pip-Boy. This is quite a large manual, so I'm not one to take all the time in the world reading through absolutely everything. I'm just trying to find things that are interesting or good to know. You're adapting to the outside world card. This is your safety card. Keep it with you at all times. You've left the safety and comfort of the vault. What now? The moment you exit the vault, you will notice piercing bright light. Like a creature of the night, your eyes are not accustomed to the bare sun. Make sure to shield retinas with tinted goggles. I mean, that's just advice you can live your life by.
I live my life by that every day. That's why I stay in the basement.
Items menu. So what weapons you have. So again, you can obviously select your weapon. Apparel. So for the wear some sexy nighttime lingerie. That's
Already
where you
ahead of you.
That's where you'd go get changed. First aid, miscellaneous things, keys, bobby pins, and other items. I'm pretty sure your miscellaneous items are your pencils. That's where you would find them under your kind of miscellaneous section. Ammo that you might have as well, you'll find under your items menu. Yes, I was correct with weight. So each item has characteristics: damage, how much damage it will cause, percentage of damage resistance, how much the item weighs, the item's value in bottle caps, the current condition of the weapon, and any positive or negative effects the item may have. So yes, weight is a thing.
There you go. And that's all there is for the manual. So stop scrolling.
No, there's gotta be more. No, there is more, but it's more about the game. Maps, data, quests, blending in. Do you want to learn how to blend in?
No.
No. Okay.
I mean, you could read it. I don't care.
Here are your specials, though: strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, luck. So those are the things that you can upgrade once you get XP and you have enough to do it. I kind of know what I'm thinking of doing here, if it allows me to.
All perception.
All perception. I want to see all pencils everywhere. Wait, what? It doesn't work with pencils? Shit.
I don't know. I really gotta pee though. That's why I was trying to hurry things up.
You can go
I
pee.
gotta pee.
Go pee.
I'm fine.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna go slower then. You had your chance. Even more skills that you can do, more perks, more levels, more money, more prizes. Oh my god, there's a lot of perks. Combat. Let you guys figure that out. Go pee. Go pee. There he goes. He needs piss. The time has come. Dribbling urine. How could he be so dumb? Ingesting fluid has created a yellow stream. The likes that only Kylo can dream. It's West time. It's West time. Sorry. Here's your VATs. So again, if you activate it, you can kind of pinpoint where you want to attack somebody. If they have like a weakness or they're not shielded, maybe pick that area. And yeah, the rest of this, guys, you can read through yourselves because I don't really know how much is going to be needed. Like, I know lockpicking's a massive thing, but really only in the game. Maybe lockpicking is a thing here. Maybe Garlips has been sneaky and put all the pencils in the safe that needs level 5 lockpicking. We'll just have to find out. So yeah, that is your survival guide. I would recommend taking a look at it, especially if you've not played Fallout before. There are some kind of funky little things that you need to get used to. And remember, you can play the kind of tutorial off the clock if you do want to get more information. We're just going to wait for Kylo now. Kylo. Kylo. This is fun. Bob, it's not a Die Hard game. It's all 3. It's one game with 3 movies. I forget who nommed it. What's really funny is I nommed it the year before and it got just poo-pooed. And then somebody else nommed it. And they're like, yeah, this is a great idea. Which just goes to show the council hate me. Oregon Trail, yep. Yep. And those are only the ones that you can see. Wait for the rest of the list. As soon as Kylo comes back. Everyone dies of dysentery. That's basically the game, is just how many people don't die is our scoring mechanism for that one. It's not. I kid. I have to be careful about what I say, because technically, because I am council, people might be, well, Tater said. The likes that only one man can dream. It's West time. It's West time. Oh, something good's happened. What's happened? Sorry. I'm now just doing personal things. I am the council. I don't think it was me that said that. Don't think it was me who said that. Pretty sure there's a clip of someone going full face cam. Council? I am the council. This is what happens when you give people power. Just goes to their head. You know, we made him a council member. What does he do instantly? I'm going to make my own competition. Damn it, Garlips. Okay. Mr. Matt, I'm disappointed in you. If there's one time to take a poll, it's now. Do we think this is Waz time? I don't think this is Waz time. I think this is poopy time. Not all peepee times are poopy times, but all poopy times are peepee times. I can kind of, you know, go off and fill the air for a little bit. But I mean, Jesus. Thank you, Mr. Matt. Or I'm guessing it was Mr. Matt. I don't know. I see a poll now. I just assume it's Mr. Matt. Is it Waz time or poopy time? Number 1, number 2, a link to the past. Is this what created Fallout? Did a Kylo dump create Fallout? I'm really annoyed at Abe's Odyssey, Oddworld, because I got a key for it. I was really happy. I hadn't played it in years, and I used to love playing Abe's Oddworld, and I got a key for it. And then what happens? Gets put in the fucking wheel, so it's been sitting there. I've not been able to play it. Okay, starting to think Kylo might have fallen in. Player's choice. Yeah, that's right. Yep, it's been sitting in my Steam library for quite some time. He gets off knowing we're waiting for him. I mean, Kylo, mate. All right, start thinking about what he's doing, but not in a gross way. A link to the past one with 23 votes. Garlip's contributed 20 channel points just to make that happen. That's funny. That is funny. I reckon he's gone pee. And in the time it took to start this, he shook one too many times. It's like, I started. I have to finish. I think he was getting linked to the past withdrawals. You know, we've been talking now for over an hour, you know, both before the stream and now on the stream. So it's been over an hour that he hasn't been playing Zelda. Maybe he just needs to clear a dungeon real quick. Okay, if he doesn't come back in a couple minutes, I'm just going to start reading through the list. Because this might be a record. This might be a record of PP10. I've had time to completely design thumbnails for Pre-3. Yes, apologies for the delay of this stream. We saw that Mark might have cancelled, and I didn't want to have it not go out. And obviously, I felt bad for Kylo maybe having to do this on his own. So I jumped in. I was like, hey, I could just do it on the Wheel of Struggle channel. So I had to very, very quickly just put together something that resembled a scene. And he's back. Did you fall in?
Yeah, I was not the only one who wanted to use the bathroom, so I let the dog out real quick and had to chase him back inside because he was trying to chase a squirrel. So,
I mean, you know, priorities. Carl, powers. We figured that since we've been talking for a little over an hour now at this point, you're having Zelda Withdrawal, so just had to quickly clear a dungeon just to. Oh, okay.
Well, you know me too well.
Yeah, right. Anyway, so we finished the manual. Everybody
Okay.
educated on the manual, so now we are back on the games for season 7. Wow, I'm boring you, Kylo.
Yes. No.
All right. So what is it you guys do? You go through and rank.
What we think, what we think we're going to enjoy throughout the season.
Okay. I mean, start with Fallout 3. What are your thoughts?
Well, again, never played it, but people are having fun. So while it won't be a top pick, and there's how many games total?
16?
Yeah, 16. So let me.
Yeah, 16 plus subwheels and stuff. But yeah, 15 actual games.
Right. This is just going to stick with these 16 games for here. I would probably put Fallout. Let's put it at a very solid 7.
Okay.
And then this will, of course, change as the wheel progresses, or as we discuss further.
Okay.
But for right now, I'm going to put Fallout 3 pencils at number 7.
7 out of 16, huh?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, I think I'll enjoy this. It's a game that I know. I say a game. It's a franchise that I kind of know. There's a really clever twist on it. I think it's a very clever twist because I think because you're not chasing the end of the game, you can very easily get sidetracked and distracted. Or maybe that's just me, but yeah, I think it's very interesting. So yeah, I would, me personally, I would go higher than 7. I'd maybe go. Yeah, I could go. I could go 5 or 6 on this one for me personally. I can see 7. I can see 7. Abe's Odyssey.
Again, another one I've never played, but I've heard good things about it. For now, I will put it at 8.
Okay. All right. I'd probably agree with you on that one. I think the rule set's going to depend a lot on how much fun this one is because it's quite a tricky game. It's a very puzzly game. So the rule set could dictate that one. I could see 8. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Die Hard.
So I'm just going to say right now, there's a lot of games this season where I have not played. So I have no idea what to expect for the Die Hard trilogy. I don't even know what system it's on.
So I can tell you that there's 3 games, 1 for each movie. And each game is a different style.
Oh.
Very different style.
Well, then I'm just going to put that at 14 for right now.
Oh, wow. Okay. This will be up there. I remember Die Hard very, very well. I played a lot. This would be quite high up for me. This would be easily within top 10, maybe could even go top 5.
Fair enough.
Garlips is saying PS1 Kylo, and it came out in the 90s if it helps. It's right up your alley.
Now,
I'm going to say something here, Kylo, and if you don't respond correctly, then I'm not going to speak to you for a long time. DuckTales.
Ooh.
There you go. Good lad.
That one I'm actually going to put at number 5 for right now.
Oh. Do explain.
I mean, I've played DuckTales on the original NES, so moon level, fun level, great music,
Danger, watch behind you. Sorry.
No worries. Haven't played it since middle/high school, but we'll see how that one goes.
My 5 hours might just be on the title screen. I'll sing that song all day.
But if you never actually pushed a button, does the time actually start?
At some point, I think I'd have to just for my own sanity. It's that might be the greatest theme song for any cartoon. Like it just gets you hyped.
Okay.
Hyped. What to do? Just grab onto some DuckTales. Ooh. Sorry. I'll stop. I did play this. I could not tell you anything about it though, so this would probably be quite low for me.
Okay.
This would be quite a low one for me. Luigi's Mansion.
That I'm going to put right now at number 2.
Oh,
I love Luigi's Mansion.
you know, for me, if there's a single game series that I could not give a flying fuck about, it would be Final Fantasy and Luigi's Mansion. They would be up there for me. I don't know why. I've never played a Luigi's Mansion game. All right, so I know I'm going in, and I've never played a Final Fantasy game either. So I know I'm going into this uneducated, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing I can say about this game is just stop going into fucking haunted. If you're scared, stop going into haunted houses. Just stop it. Like, if you're the Ghostbusters and you're like, I don't want to go into this house that's scary, you're in the wrong fucking job and you're getting paid to do it. Shut up and get in there. Luigi, you're a fucking plumber, mate. You've got no need to be in these haunted houses. Just don't go.
He has to go save his brother.
Fuck him. He's fine. He's got through plenty of problems before this. He'll get through this one. Like, I don't know. I don't. Just the thumbnail pisses me off. Anyway, Marble Madness.
Damn. Marble Madness, I'm going to put at 9.
Okay. Just another classic for you?
I have played this. I know the difficulty of it, and I know I'm going to get super pissed off with it. So.
Okay. Oh, Garlips can confirm he does not care for Luigi's Mansion after playtesting. Ruh-roh. We could be starting something here, Garlips. The hate for Luigi's Mansion. Marble Madness. Yeah, this would be kind of another low one for me. I know I have played it. I don't think I have played it to any great degree. I think it's one of those, it's lying about in a friend's house. Let me put it in, turn it on and see what happens. And it's like quickly turned off again after 5 minutes. So yeah, this is definitely a low one for me. Into Mario Kart 64.
That will be number 1 for me.
Oh, really?
Yep.
How did you do on SNES?
On
original?
the SNES one, not good, but
Right.
the 64 one does take, like, it is an upgrade, and it still feels slow on the 64, but it is the one, aside from Double Dash, that I have played the most of. So.
Okay, nice. All right, look forward to that, because I'm looking forward to 64. I'll admit I didn't play 64 as much as I played the SNES one or the later ones, but I do love me some Mario Kart. So yeah, this would be pretty high up for me as well. Nightmare Creatures.
I don't know much about it, so I put it down at number 13.
Yeah, I'd be the same for that. I don't know much of anything about this one. I'm sorry, just seeing whenever you see Mr. Matt Internet come up and it's like 2 or 3 lines, you're compelled to read it.
Yeah.
Super Mazakart, the 64th. Do you need to have played the other 64 to get the plot? Hell. My baby, my number 1, Only Up.
I put this at number 12. You know what? I'm going to swap this. I have the Oregon Trail at number 11. I am switching this. Only Up is now at 11. Oregon Trail is at 12.
Okay.
Because I've seen you guys play it. It looks... how do I want to put this? Stupid. No.
Wow.
I kid. It looks tricky and finicky, and I do not appreciate those two combined attributes in a game.
So obviously this is my number 1. I will toot my own horn here, and I'll
You will
say
dominate the board on this one.
For once, I should be favorite. And I should be favorite, but I should be closely followed by Decky. Decky should not be underestimated on this. But here's what I'm looking forward to the most. You want to see if Tates will beat my score in testing? Oh, that's right. You've done some different rules for this one. Okay. I mean, yeah, probably. Here's what I'm looking forward to in this one, though, and it's a completely non-selfish. I'm looking forward to it because I think I'm going to win.
Right.
This game does two things really, really well. It is punishing first time playing it, right?
I believe it.
And it will invoke rage.
I also believe
I
that.
really, really think we're going to get some great rage clips. Because what it does is it annoys you when you first start, then you start getting a little bit of confidence, and then it hits you again right back down.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where you get peak rage. But on the other side of that coin, you get real peak glory. Like the satisfaction of making a jump. Like the rage clips could turn into like celebration clips when people make a jump or get past a point after so long of
Mm-hmm.
trying. So
Yeah.
I'm cannot wait to see that. I'm also very curious to see people's patience and how long they're going to stick it out for.
That yeah, yeah.
Because we can judge this one by like location, like every platform will count. So it's how much determination do you have to get that one extra jump?
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to this one. Sorry.
I've never played it, but I did watch. I remember when you guys raced it, I watched you and Decky and Garlips a lot. So I have knowledge of the game, but I've never executed that said knowledge in that game. So
Yeah, I mean it is very different watching, because that's the reason I got into it. I watched a lot of people play it, and I'm like, oh, this will be great. And then I played it thinking, well, I've watched so much, but it's the feel, like the precise, and it's a little bit janky as well. So it's knowing like when the jank's going to work in your
It does look
favor.
extraordinarily janky.
Yeah, so I can't wait for that one. But here's the rub. As Fish mentioned, not every game's getting spun, and this is my 100% number one guaranteed game that will not get spun, which will make this like the fourth season that I haven't had a game on the wheel.
I thought we decreased the numbers so that every game could get spun.
Nope. We decreased the numbers just based on, again, feedback that people enjoyed a kind of shorter season. So we decreased the games, but again, not every game will get spun. But we do have the Completionist Cup.
What's that?
Kylo. Let's get through the list, and then we'll discuss the Completionist Cup.
Alrighty.
Oregano Trail.
The spicy
trail.
I have that. Oh well, yeah. I already.
You said yeah.
Yeah, that's now at number 12. So, because this is not the version that I grew up playing. The Oregon Trail had many versions. This was not the one I played. So, this is undoubtedly the harder version. So I don't know if you can remember what sorts of versions there were, but the one that I played, like the very last step of the Oregon Trail, you were using the mouse to move, like guide the thing up the river, and that was the last part. If you crashed, you died and whatnot. But I think that's a little bit different because I don't ever remember having to start with like professions or anything like that in my version. You would have to pack how much food you would carry. But aside from that, yeah. So
this would be probably last for me. One of the last ones. I've never played it. Never booted it up. Never touched it. I know the concept. I know the lore behind Oregon and everything, but never played it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. It's one of those kind of like ET. I'd never played ET before the wheel.
Yeah, but ET's shit.
Yeah, but it's kind of one of those things. Like I really should have played it.
I don't know.
And now I have, and I can agree.
Stormfeather? You hear that, Stormfeather? ET is shit.
Yeah, but it did provide some great rage. For me as well, I think I literally got up and walked away and just let the timer run in.
I mean, yeah. When it came up for the second time, I just refused to play it. Nope, did not care enough. Fuck that game.
Plants vs. Zombies.
So another one I've never played. I know, shocker.
Really?
I've never played it. However, I've seen it played. I do have it
Wow.
at 6. It does seem like a game I would enjoy, but um, yeah, we'll just put it at 6 and see where it goes from there.
I need to look at the rule set for this one. I think the rules can dictate this one again because it's an interesting one. It's
Yeah, let's.
fun. It's an enjoyable game. I enjoyed Plants vs Zombies and Plants vs Zombies 2. I didn't enjoy the first person shooter one that they tried to do.
Hmm.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the rule set brings with this one and what it can do. But it could be a fun one. Yeah, I'd have this pretty
Because in a
high up.
sense, it is, if I recall correctly, kind of like a tower defense game. Yes.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't particularly enjoy those, but this does seem to have a good charm about it. So
Oh yeah. There's a lot to kind of keep you interested and
yeah,
have fun
like
with.
I remember Bloons.
Yeah, Balloons TD. Yeah,
Before they even started tower defense, it was a game where you threw a dart and tried to pop as many balloons as possible.
yeah.
And then they just focused on tower defense, and I just like lost all interest in it.
No, I think you'll have fun with Plants vs Zombies. Like Garlop says in chat, perfect blend of tower defense and strategy. So
Yeah.
it'd be good. TCG, Pokemon TCG.
I have that at number 10. I have the new mobile game for it,
Hmm.
but I'm not good at it. So I'll put it at 10.
Yeah, this would be quite low on the list for me as well. I'm never good at these kind of put your stats against their stats and then figure
Yeah.
out other card. Yeah, I've never been good at them. Funnily enough, actually, my wife, Baked Potato, she loves Oregon Trail and loves Pokemon. So I should probably might pull in a ringer
There you
for,
go.
for those 2 rounds. um, Quake.
I have this at number 3.
Okay.
I have seen bits and pieces of it, never played it, but I do really like old school first person shooters. So
Hmm.
as
Yeah,
long as it can control well.
yeah. I think this is Doom had quite a good support when it got spun on the wheel a season or two ago. I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, Quake should be quite fun. Yeah, I'd have this mid table somewhere probably. Couldn't really care less about it, but for a wheel game, I think it'll be quite fun.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Realistic summer sports simulator.
I have never heard of this. I put it at 15. It looks absolutely ridiculous.
I did a little bit of research on each game, obviously, when we were coming up with the games with the council, but I never really saw a playthrough or video of it. The only time I've ever seen it being played was that tiny little clip on the season 7 reveal video,
Hmm.
and I just went, "Oh yes, all of this. I need all of this." Like pulling the bike around with your mouse and like, oh, that looked brilliant. I am all over this game. This would be high up just from an expectation point of view.
Fair enough.
Soul Calibur 3.
Dead last 16.
Oh wow, just because
I
it's
would be
a fighter.
very. It is. Yep. It is a fighter game. I despise fighter games. I doubt I will even play this.
And we're running it
If
on MAME, so
if it. That's funny. I don't remember it being run on that, but if I would not lose any sleep if this weren't spun on the wheel this season. In fact, I'd get pretty damn good sleep.
And then last but not least, our Mr. Matt special, Step Mania.
So I have this at number 4 because I really enjoyed. I don't know if you guys remember a site. It might still be up. I don't know. Flash Revolution.
Hmm.
Um, obviously a take on Dance Dance Revolution, but I love it and excited to see what Step Mania has in store for it. So
I'm confused with this one. This one gives me a false sense of goodness. I think I should be really, really good at this game.
and that I kind of think the same.
Yeah.
So
And I'm kind of going, there's no way though. So I
it,
used to, for anyone that doesn't know, a former wheeler who owes me 3 games this season on the wheel, actually, Zero Blade, or The Patient Zero. him and I met at an arcade playing Pump It Up Revolution
Ah,
back in, what would I have been? 16, 17, something like that. So, some time ago now.
yeah.
And we were pretty damn good at it. Pretty damn good at it. We're talking spins, like splits. We put on a show.
There you fucking
Kylo.
go.
We put on a show. So much so that I hated DDR. I thought DDR was an abomination because it was up, down, left, right. Like, that's not dancing. Like, the diagonals on Pump It Up, that felt like dancing. Whereas the up, down, left, right never gelled with me. But I have that in my blood. So I feel like I should do well at Stepmania, but I just think I'm in for a harsh reality.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
So my brain tells me that this should be quite high up on the list for me, but reality says you should probably put it a lot lower, just to stem the overachieveness of what you think you're going to do. So yeah, that is our games list. What did you just message me?
Oh no, sorry. That's it. It's what Mark and I do when we need to save notes. I
Oh,
saved
you
my.
put it in chat. Okay.
I saved my list of predictions of enjoyability for season 7, so that way we can look back on it.
Okay.
6 weeks. So
Fair enough. Sorry, when I said I was dancing at Pump It Up. I was just waiting for like some behind the scenes video footage or something. Like, oh, I know you liked Pump It Up. Kylo watching from the corner. Sorry,
laughing, pointing.
Yeah. So yeah, that is our games list for season 7. I'm excited. There's definitely a lot more games on here that I am looking forward to playing than not.
Yeah, overall, I mean, it's definitely some good variety. The only games that I'm really not looking forward to playing is Soul Calibur 3 and possibly the Die Hard trilogy. So, but we'll see how that goes.
Mr. Matt shouting at me there. There's Pump It Up charts for Stepmania. There's a Pump It Up mode. So I asked you about that a while ago, and you sent me a bunch of stuff, and I just got utterly confused with what I had and what I could get. It might be something I need you to sit down and walk me through, hold my hand, tell me it'll be okay, baby potato, and help me get some stuff. Because there's definitely a few songs that I want to reminisce. Oh, yes, James, Only Up, which isn't going to get spun. This was a good segue, actually. The Completionist Cup, Kylo. So what you're saying, Kylo, is you watched the stream, but you didn't hear the stream.
No, I had it on mute the entire time.
Okay. So,
and I only caught pretty much the spin. Like I could only really watch between calls. So, because I work in a call center type thing.
Mr. Matt, Beethoven's symphony was I got laid over that track, all right?
That's hey, how Beethoven good I was Virus. I know that song. that was on Flash Revolution.
Yeah. That game got me laid. Yep. All right. So the Completionist Cup.
The Completionist Cup.
So one of the pieces of feedback that we had was that there were people that were, not mad, but upset that their games were chosen but not spun, and then just kind of disappeared into the off season, and then obviously Struggle R came about and whatnot. So because we're having a shorter season, we still liked the idea of games not being spun, because it does add a little bit of
randomness.
Yeah, you cannot predict what's going to get spun. Yeah, it still adds a bit of oomph to that last wheel spin, We decided that what we would do is then have like a kind of mini sub-tournament at the end of the season with the games that don't get spun. So this way, if you have people that are like, hey, I'm burnt out, I'm done with the wheel, then you're done. And you are where you are in your rankings. The Completionist Cup doesn't count towards any wheel league table positions or anything like that, and you can be done and wait for the struggle off-season stuff to start.
Excellent.
If you were like, no, I want to play all the games, I want to keep playing, and I still want that competition, you can take part in the completionist cup with the games that don't get spun. But it's going to be like an all-in
God
thing.
damn it, Mr. Met.
Don't let Tom Cruise near it.
Oh no, the one
The
before that.
afterburn.
Yeah.
Mr. Man.
Oh my God, what a horrible day to be literate.
Yep. Yep.
I say that frequently around Mr. Matt.
Oh dear. So yeah, it's going to be like a kind of mini 4-week competition at the end of season 7.
Well, that sounds interesting.
Yeah. A little bit of bragging rights as well, because you could be like the winner of season 7, but you could then be, you could have someone else the winner of the completionist cup at the end of the 4 weeks. So I'm looking forward to it. I think a lot will depend on what gets spun, obviously, or what doesn't get spun in this case. But yeah, I think it'll be fun, and it's something that we're still playing with. Obviously, we have 16 weeks to iron out the details and what we're going to do with it, and then season 8 might have something similar, but with refined rule sets and whatnot. But yeah, we're looking forward to it. I think it gives everyone a little bit of balance. Your game will still get played if you want it to be played, and you can still have a little bit of fun before Struggle R starts again. So yeah,
there you go. I find myself, as much as I love the Wheel of Struggle, I find myself really itching for Struggle R now. So,
I mean, basically you just paid Garlips a compliment there.
I did, but on the flip side, he has never beaten me in anything. So
we should probably wrap up before this starts to go back and forth.
But I will say, April 11th, he and I are we're going to be looking at doing a what's it called? Stream together. Oh my God, what is it called?
Zelda?
I mean, yes, Zelda, but dual stream. There's a specific term that Twitch calls it.
Oh yeah, like the partner stream or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. The transitive property doesn't fucking count, Garlips. Anyway, we're gonna be doing a hopefully, if we can get everything programmed right, we're gonna do a not competitive, cooperative Zelda Ocarina of Time randomizer multiplayer.
That'll be cool.
Just something for fun.
I'm sure the conversation and chat back and forth will be delightful and lovely and all ages appropriate.
Exactly. Well, yeah, we'll try and be voiced up together in Discord, and then obviously we can see each other's chats at that point during the it'll be the shared chat that Twitch offers. So yes, I hope we can get 4 people interested in a 2v2 Ocarina of Time multiplayer rando for season 3 Struggle R. That would be fantastic. I would love that.
Lots of stuff to look forward to, and not long after your Fallout 3 pencils deadline, so you won't have long to wait for more fun.
That is true.
From our strugglers. All right, well, I think that's about it. But unless there's anything else that you guys do that you want to continue the tradition of. I'm sorry, I'm not Mark Man.
Dog. His name is Dewey. Let's see. Hey, Dewey, come here, buddy. Dewey.
Oh, the dog that's still not appeared.
The dog that still hasn't appeared. But I do have a photo of him.
Oh, you've got a photo. Boy. Oh, just so a photo of a dog is what you're producing.
It's yes.
Yeah.
Technically, it is a photo of a dog, and his name is Dewey.
Great. That will satisfy Garlips, I'm sure. Google Images. Yep. He's already called it.
All right. Well, hold on a second. Dewey, come here, buddy.
Hey, why did he take his headphone off? The dog's not going to say it in a minute.
He comes down sometimes, but I'm the only one taking care of him until later tonight. So he usually just chills up on the couch upstairs. So,
can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why did you take your headphones off? The dog's not going to speak back.
So if I could hear if he was coming down or not, like I can hear his collar.
See, we waiting for. In a minute, Kylo, just finishing up something here, bud. I'll be right there.
I can hear him at the top of the stairs, and so I want to know if he was coming down, but I didn't hear him. So
only Kylo can hear his caller. Funnily enough,
everybody can hear his collar. And also, you heard him woof earlier. You commented, "Don't talk about the dog." So there you go.
I heard a woof. Could have been the neighbors.
Wow, that's some powerful dog lungs there.
You've got high quality microphone.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Do you have Q's backseating dog that he had during Struggle R? Is it your turn now?
Yes, it is my
Yeah.
turn. Oh, Garlips. Oh, Garlips. That was an all low Kylo.
It's time for the four poem of a modern struggler. Yes, I'm going to get ready to stream. And no, Garlips, we're not stretching this out another 40 minutes for you to have a 2-hour runtime.
I hope Garlips and Mr. Matt come back with some more, hopefully more than just one episode of, season struggle games.
Oh, I can answer that for you. Yep, it's coming back. We're going to do it this time. We're going to have a weekly show. And then the rest is history.
Oh, so we're going to get 2 shows this season.
Yes. It's the exact same promise that Decky and I make for Between Two Bars. Yep, absolutely. We're going to do everything in our power. Fuck it.
Alrighty. Well, with that, I will let you get ready for your stream. Disappoint Mr. Matt here and Garlips so that we get a sub 2-hour stream here going. But other than that, good luck, everybody. For those who have already submitted, congratulations. And we'll see how everything turns out on April 8th for Fallout 3 pencils.
April 3, Fallout 3 pencils. Week 1, Season 7 of the Wheel of Struggle is off with a bang. So, yeah, I'll be live over at twitch.tv/Tater84 in, I don't know, 30 minutes, an hour, just however long it takes me to just get ready, I guess. If you want to stop in, if you're allowed to stop in and say hello, that would be great. And what does Kylorian say?
Kylorian says, "Bye, Lorian."
And I just say bye because nothing really rhymes with Tater.
Later, Tater.
Ah, damn it! He got me. All right, guys. Good luck, everyone, and hopefully next week we will be back with your regular broadcasters with Markman and Kylo for week 2 of Pre-3. Take care for now, guys. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Loose crunch glass beneath the ash. No sunlight here, no future past. The air, it bites like it's alive. 5 hours left, no time to hide. Concrete whispers, ghostly sounds. Cars uprooted, roots unbound. A pencil stub is all I crave. A tiny tool, my soul to save. These shadows melt into my skin. I'm chasing graphite dreams within. A man's last stand in a twilight town. The world's gone quiet, no one around. Street signs bent, they point no way. The clocks all stop, the clouds gone gray. Yet hope it stirs beneath despair. A pencil waits